We are a little more than a week away from Election Day, and you can certainly tell here in Georgia. Former President Barack Obama is in town today campaigning for Democrats, and next week, former Vice President Mike Pence will be in North Georgia with Governor Brian Kemp. Joining me now is Chuck Todd, moderator of NBC's Meet the Press. So, Chuck, let's start with the former President Barack Obama with Democrats. By all accounts here, Governor Kemp is a solid favorite to win a second term as governor. Is the Obama visit more to increase voter turnout to push other Democrats across the finish line? Or does he still believe Stacey Abrams has a shot here?
He would never say that Stacey Abrams doesn't have a shot. So the fact is, look, he's there to help Democratic turnout, period. Whether that helps Stacey Abrams, obviously Warnock appears to be the Democrat that has the best shot at winning statewide, more so than Stacey Abrams. But, you know, he certainly isn't going to be differentiating. And I'll tell you this, I mean, you know, Barack Obama is the reason why Georgia's a battleground state today. Right. It was, you know, Democrats ignored Georgia until, lo and behold, in 2008, he suddenly did a lot better. And he really animated the Atlanta area. And suddenly Democrats realized, oh, they have a real base in Atlanta, and that they're not that far away from being competitive statewide. And you saw basically from, you know, these things take time. And over a 12-year period, now Georgia's smack dab in the middle of being a battleground state, but it is a different type of battleground state, right? There isn't a county that swings. It's not like everybody's going to Cobb County because Cobb County vacillates. It used to, but not anymore. And so now it really is about margins. So Barack Obama's there to try to get as many Democrats to show up who don't normally vote in midterms. Why is Mike Pence is not going to Atlanta? Mike Pence is going to North Georgia. Why? Because that's the red areas. And he's trying to convince Republicans that sit out midterms to show up. So right now, that's the tale of this campaign season. We are in get out the vote mode.
You kind of talked about it. Governor Kemp will be making appearances in the suburbs next week with Mike Pence, former New Jersey Governor Chris Christie, and Arizona Governor Doug Ducey. So, Chuck, looking at this guest list, if you will, this appears to be an effort to get out these more moderate voters this time around.
Yep. The anti-Trump Republicans, but obviously Pence wouldn't say he's anti-Trump, but call it the anti-January 6th Trump Republicans is probably the better way to talk about that trio. You're absolutely right. Look, the Atlanta suburbs, there's a voter in the Atlanta suburbs that voted for Mitt Romney and hasn't voted Republican since. They're looking for those Mitt Romney voting Republicans that have shifted away, who were turned off by Donald Trump and Trumpism, and have been voting Democratic. They've been in the suburbs. So it makes sense to me. We'll see, though, if those, you know, we're now 2 cycles in a row where those voters stuck with the Democrats. If they've stuck 2 cycles in a row, 18 and 20, it's likely they'll stick a 3rd cycle, but we shall see. I think Kemp is in a unique position because he beat back a Trump challenger, so he's got credibility in a way that other Republicans that want to try to win over moderate Republicans don't have.
All right, certainly a lot that we'll have to watch and wait and see. Meet the Press airs Sunday morning at 10 with much more on the midterm election right here on 11 Alive. Chuck, thank you so much.